Hey there, this is Red. It's time for Red Reveals, and it's one that we haven't done for a while. It's the Keyforge unboxing. So I am horribly behind on my Keyforge unboxing. So let's try to rectify that at this point in time. So what I've got out is the last two decks that were not made a claim to. So we've got Victoria, the Orpheum Heretic, and Notori, Cursicating Graveyard Queen. So both of those are possibilities for selection for this time around. And we'll go back and we'll do a drawing to figure out who's going to be the winner. And we're going to open up a box of Age of Ascension for this one. So I think what we need to get to first, and I'll put some links up in the corner over. Oop, got to turn my finger over there. Put some links up over there for links to where these two were, so you can go through and see a review of those two decks. I'm going to get them out of the way, and we're going to open up. This one's going to be the next one we're going to open up. But first, we need to figure out who the winner is, because there were some entries, and you guys been waiting for a long time. So let's figure out what's going on there. So we're going to bring up. There we go. There's our notebook that's got the stuff in it. And I need to be able to see it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to drop our table here, make sure it's cleaned out, and create a new one. There we go. And these are our entries for this go around. So we've got 8 folks signed up. So your odds are fairly good. Throw you all into the table. Let's make sure you all exist in the table at this point in time. So we should have 8 folks in there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like we got 8 folks in there. Oop, yeah. It keeps bouncing because I'm hitting the bottom of the screen here. So I keep scrolling and it's not working right. So we've got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, there we go. We're on track. All right. Next up, we're going to go on 5. So 5th selection is going to be the winner of this round. All right. So we're going to go 1, and then we'll probably have to adjust. 1. Stuart, it's not you. Not yet. All right. 2. Jan. 3. Tyler. 4. Cam. And 5 is our winner. We get Stuart. Hey, it came back around. There we go. So Stuart's going to be our pick of decks this time around. So, Stuart, when we get done with this one, you're going to need to contact me via email or chat or you do something. We just need to get a hold of me and we'll figure out how to get the next deck, which one you want, and then get the next deck to you. All right, so let's get this. I got to swap some windows around here so I can see what the heck I'm doing again. I'll get that out of there and let's open up a deck of cards. All right, so let's see here. Where are we going at with this deck? This one's a bottom opener. I think it's a bottom opener. We're going to go from the bottom. I don't think I need a knife. All right. We're going to get it out here. Oop, maybe. It's being difficult. The flap folded in, so I'm going to have to do some deck destruction there. All right. So here's what we've got. We've got the Cabrera of Harburn Aerodrome. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. So what do we got there? We got some Shadows, some Brobnar, and some Mars. So let me get the cellophane off of here. We'll get the plastic off, and then I will throw that in the little sleeve that covers up the thing, which I'm not really sure I do that all the time. I'm not sure actually how important that is. I guess if you want somebody to not steal your deck and register wins against it, I guess that would be a thing, but I don't know how big of a deal that is. All right, so here we go. We have Cabrera of the Harburn Aerodrome. Yeah, however you say that. All right, so let's see what we have for cards. We're going to go through some cards here. There's our stack of cards. Mars, Brobnar, and Shadows. That's a pretty good old school set of stuff going on there. All right, so number 1 we have here, we've got our first is Bramo. There's our common. Deal 2 to each enemy on the flank. That's a good old-fashioned Brobnari card. We've got First Blood, which is an alpha. So you got to play this card before doing anything else this step. Deal 2 to each friendly Brobnar creature. You may divide this damage among any number. Oh, 4. I said 4. 4 and from is kind of a big difference here. So deal 2 for each friendly Brobnar creature. You may divide the damage amongst any number of creatures. That's pretty cool. We've got Foozle. Reap. If an enemy creature has been destroyed this turn, you're going to get one. Like that. Gauntlet of Command. There's a nice artifact. So ready and fight with the friendly creature. And we have Gruggens, which is a great name. When Gruggens is used to fight, it can only attack flank creatures, but he's so big. All right. And we're still in our common cards here. So we've got a Into the Fray. For the remainder of the game, a friendly Brobnar creature gains fight. Ready this creature. Then we have Lollop the Titanic. Wow, he's huge. Well, which is probably why he's named Titanic. Lollop the Titanic deals no damage when attacked. All right. You're just going to ping off of him, but then he just stomps things. All right. Blood of the Titans. This creature gets +5 power. All right, so we do have a lot of Stompy. This is like Brobnar Stompy deck here. Kulf the Quiet, which is elusive. Another uncommon. The first time this creature is attacked turn, no damage is dealt. Then we have a Grump Buggy, which is an artifact, because you're riding them grumps. Your opponent's keys cost +1 for each friendly creature with power 5 or higher, which there are a lot of in this deck. And your keys cost +1 for each enemy creature with power 5 or higher, which you probably do not have a problem taking out thus far with this deck. All right, we have Sound the Horns. Discard cards from the top of your deck until either you discard a Brobnar creature or run out of cards. If you discarded a Brobnar creature this way, put it into your hand. There we go. So get more of the Brobnars out there. Bring them to battle. You got a couple of those. All right, so you're going to be getting your big critters out there. All right, so we didn't get into any rares. We just got uncommons on the Brobnar side of stuff. So they must be in the other aspects out here. So we've got a Mind Warper, which is elusive. I said aspects, too much Marvel Champions. The other houses out here. We got Mind Warper, which is an elusive. Choose an enemy creature. It captures 1 from its own side, which might be good with the little stompy action going on there. Reveal any number of Mars creatures from your hand. Deal damage to each creature equal to the number of Mars cards revealed this way. To a creature, not each creature, a creature. Sky Booster Squadron. Return Sky Booster Squadron to your hand when you reap. Fly in, get some stuff, fly out. All right, we've got Tixel Beam Buckler. Play, deal 2 to a creature and move it to either flank of its controller's battle line. Oh, so that's nice. You got your big guy on the other side, your Brobnar guy that can take guys out on the flank, and he can move them over there so he can get taken out next turn. That's a good combo. Besma Think Drone. You may archive a friendly creature or artifact from play. We've got a couple of those. 2, and then a Dominator, which has Taunt. It's another big one. There we go, more big critters. Then we're into our uncommons here. We've got the Combat Pheromones, which says Omni sacrifice combat pheromones. You may use up to 2 other Mars cards this turn. So get some combo action going on there. Exterminate, exterminate. For each friendly Mars creature you control, destroy a non-Mars creature with lower power. All right. We got that one that gives +5 power earlier from Brobnar. That could be good. All right, this creature gains Reap. Choose a creature, deal 1 to that creature for each Mars creature in play. And we're still in the uncommons. And, ooh, there's a big one. It's a Gromid. You cannot play creatures. After an enemy creature is destroyed fighting Gromid, your opponent loses 1. Wow, he's a pretty big beast there. This is a beastly deck. It's the big stompy deck. I like it. Reminds me of my old Magic days playing green decks. All right, Total Recall. And we have for each friendly ready creature, gain 1. Return each friendly creature to your hand. Oh, that's nice. All right, then we've got Dusk Chronicles. We're into the shadows now. So I'm interested to see how the shadows play into this stompy aspect. If your opponent has more Aether than you, draw a card. If you have more Aether than your opponent, archive a card. Okay, interesting. We have just one of those. No, one of those. All right, we've got Furtive Investors. If your opponent has more than you, gain one for each key your opponent has forged. All right. Knuckles Bolton, Elusive and Skirmish. The three power. That's pretty cool. Hanging out on the edge there. So we got some throwing stars. Deal 1 to up to 3 creatures. Gain 1 for each creature destroyed this way. Okay. Trying to pick off little guys. We got 2 of those. Now what's up next? We have a Umbra. Says Skirmish. And when he's fighting, he's stealing. Only have one of those? Only one of those? Okay, we've got a, I want to say a Yahtzee gang, but it looks like a Yancey gang. And he's got steel, 5 power, so he's getting into that bigger set of stuff. That's good. No big brutes in the shadows yet. He's the biggest one so far, I think. Lights Out. Return 2 enemy creatures to their owner's hand. Little Niff. Is that our first uncommon? Nope, Lights Out was an uncommon too. All right, this is our second uncommon. So we got Little Niff, which is an Omega. Deploy Elusive. After neighbor of Little Niff is used to fight, steal 1. That's a cool little one. I like that he's Omega. That's kind of interesting. All right, deploy, I believe, means you can put him anywhere in the battle line, right? So that's an interesting critter there. I hadn't seen that one. All right, so we've got play. If you have more than your opponent, they discard a random card from their hand and you draw a card. Ooh, I like that one. That one's nice. Get ahead and stay ahead with that one. Sneck Lifter. Take control of an enemy artifact while under your control. If it does not belong to one of your 3 houses, it is considered to be shadows. I like that card. There we go. And that's why it's a rare card, is because you're going to be stealing some stuff. The last one was still an uncommon. There we go. Stealing artifacts. We're snecking the artifacts. All right. And then we have a treasure map, which says play. If you have not played any other cards this turn, gain 3 for the remainder of this turn. You cannot play cards. Interesting. So that's kind of like your one shot for the turn. You're going to get 3, plus you get 1 from it right off the bat. So you're going to get 4. That's awfully nice to get in around there. All right. So there we go. This is our new set there. And so we've got Cabrera. We've got Notori. All right, so there's Notori. We've got the whole Mars Brobnar thing going on pretty strong. And then our last one is Victoria. So it's like Brobnar across the board. And we've got some Saurian, we've got a little bit of Logos, or a little bit of OLC, we've got Shadows. This is a mix of the other 2 decks that we've got out there. So interesting set of cards. This is our only green themed one, but I like this deck with the big stompies in it. It does remind me of my old Magic days with a lot of the big critters in there, right? Get your Crowworm going. So Stuart, you're gonna have to let me know which one you want. And then I think what we're gonna do for this one, getting back into the swing of things, is what I want you to tell me is, let's go with a house, and then tell me which of the expansions you want me to open next time. So I think I have one of everything at this point in time, at least. So, you know, if you want me to open up another one of these, give me another, like say, Age of Ascension. That's what we want for this next one around. So give me a house, and then give me a set that you want me to open. And then whoever wins, I will open one from that set. All right, for the next time around. So Stuart, you pick one, and then for everybody else in the comments, give me a house, and then give me a set to open the next time around. And if you win, I will open that set up and add it to the queue. So, all right, that's it for now, and thanks for watching.